Hello, YouTube! I'm back with another episode of 15 minutes of game. Let's game. 15 minutes of game. I'm stuck. 15 minutes of game. No! 15 minutes of game! 15 minutes of game. Are you there? 15 minutes of game. That was another episode of 15 minutes of game. See you all later. Bye. Brought to you by JQXZ Network.
Hello YouTube, back with another episode of 15 Minutes of Game. Today, we're going to be playing WWF Royal Rumble for the Sega Naomi. Now I have played the Dreamcast version of this. I've owned it a couple times. The first time I was very disappointed because it didn't have a create a character mode or anything like that. So I took it back, and then I got it again for a second time, and still was just disappointed with the game. I'm gonna give it a third chance and see if it's actually any better than I remember. Because it has been a little while since I played it. So, let's game. Alright. I'm going to play my favorite match type, the Royal Rumble. I do like the Royal Rumble. I look forward to it every year. Because you never know who's going to come out next, you know? That's one thing that I loved about the Royal Rumble, so... Let's pick that right now. Who do I want to be? I think I'll be Undertaker. I like the Undertaker. Especially this version of the Undertaker. If I remember correctly. If it's the Undertaker that looks like, okay, it is. The Ministry Undertaker. Yes. Okay, well, it's not really starting out like a Royal Rumble does, but okay. Usually with a Royal Rumble, it starts out with two people in the ring. And then after every 30 seconds, or every minute, or a minute and a half, or every 2 minutes, a new competitor comes into the ring. Now, the reason why I have such an issue with not having the create a wrestler mode in this is that there isn't 30 characters in this game. So multiple versions of the same character are going to be coming out. And that was my issue. You know, it would have made more sense to have a create a character for this game, because that way, you know, you can have variety of the people that are coming out to the ring. But because this doesn't have that, it's just, you know, you're going to be throwing out multiple versions of, you know, of the Godfather, or multiple versions of the Road Dogg, or X-Pac, you know? I don't like that. I think it would have been, this game would have been a lot better if it did have that create a wrestler mode. I mean, because I would literally spend literal hours to create wrestlers. And the thing is, the games that came out before this and after this had create a wrestler modes. And this one didn't, for some reason. I don't know if it was because the Dreamcast or the Naomi didn't have the capability to do so, or what. I mean, Attitude for the Dreamcast had a creator wrestler mode. And even like, granted it wasn't the greatest, but you could create a wrestler in WWF SmackDown for the PlayStation. And yeah, for some reason this game just totally took that portion out of the game. And you know, it's really kind of it's disappointing. It's disappointing. I'm not even really paying attention to what I'm doing in here. Well, the Undertaker's still in the ring, so obviously I'm doing fairly decent. Hit like 3 people at the same time. Oh, almost out. Almost out. Oh, can't hurt. He's trying to stop me. Ooh, I reversed that. Nice. I don't even know how I did that. Oh, did I get eliminated? How did I get eliminated? I don't even know how I got eliminated. Okay. Alright. Nothing about somebody else. Somebody came. Alright, here I come. I mean, this game does have SmackDown. Definitely has a SmackDown for the PlayStation feel to it. Very arcade type of game. Like I said, it's just disappointing that you can't do the wrestling this game. And for neither the Dreamcast game or the Naomi game. I mean, it's just why? Why did they take that out of it? And the thing is, you know, this is the first game where you could have multiple people in the ring at the same time. And you can have up to, I think, 9 people in the ring, which is even more than current day wrestling games have. And yet, for some reason, no, they couldn't do the... I think I would have rather, if they would have done, like, maybe a 3 people in the ring at the same time, or not 3, but a 6 wrestler in the ring at the same time thing, and then gave you the creator wrestler mode. This game would be a lot better. But because this game, you know, they wanted to pile in as many fucking wrestlers in the ring at the same time. They wanted to be innovative with that. They just totally took out a really good portion of the game. This is the second time we've seen Kurt Angle in this. The thing of it is, you know, you could have multiple with the same wrestler in the ring at the same time. Or I don't know if it's like 1 or 2 different versions of the same wrestler. I mean, I know it's more than one, obviously, but you know, I mean, how many different wrestlers, different versions of the same wrestler can you have in this game? I'm wondering. Well, I think that's the second time I've seen Rikishi in the ring. They almost do look like how they did in SmackDown. I mean, there might be a few extra wrestlers from that game that weren't in that game. But, I don't understand this. This is not a real Royal Rumble, in my opinion. Definitely not. It's not even accurate. just got eliminated. Now I'm coming back in as X-Pac. Well, I am wearing a Wolfpack shirt, even though technically it's not the Wolfpack that he was a part of. He was a part of the Wolfpack, but it wasn't the Wolfpack NWO that came out in 98. He was a part of Wolfpack back in 97 with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. The thing is with this game, you can't even really get all that invested in your character because you just, there's just too much action going on at once. Everything is so fast that it's just like, you can't really, this game is just, it's fucked up. I did eliminate Rikishi. I mean, I guess if you were to play this in an arcade, then I would imagine it'd be pretty fun. I mean, I grant you. But for home consoles, there should be more to it than this. There really should be more to it than this. I mean, I can't imagine, it was an arcade game to create a wrestler for hours on end, But I mean, if we're talking, it should, with the home consoles, they should have just added, they should have just added the create a wrestler. Right? They should have done it. I swear, this is like the third or fourth Rikishi in this match. I think it's been more than 30 fucking wrestlers, too. So this isn't even accurate. This is even more inaccuracies. I mean, how are you supposed to win if someone just keeps coming into the ring? I noticed there's a countdown. Now, I don't know if that's because it's waiting for the next wrestler to come in, or if that's a counter for you for being in the ring for too long. I don't know, because I have not been thrown out yet, and yet it's telling me that I gotta leave the ring. So it's not even, like I said, it's not even accurate. It's not even accurate. So you don't even have to get eliminated to be eliminated in this game. You don't have to be thrown over the top rope or anything to be eliminated in this game. So it's not even a fucking accurate Royal Rumble. I think the point of this game is to try to get as many eliminations as you possibly can. I think that's exactly what it is. And that's not how it works. That's not how a Royal Rumble works. It's whoever is the last person standing, in the ring is the winner. But this is not, like I said, it's not even accurate. I'll be edged. If I had to rate this game, this is not a good game. No. I'd much rather be playing SmackDown on the PS1 than play this. That Royal Rumble was accurate. And when you selected a Royal Rumble match in that game, it was an accurate Royal Rumble match. Where this is not even accurate. It's not even, this is awful. So if I were to give this game, I have been right both times. I mean, this is the third time a charm game. Playing this for the third time, it hasn't gotten any better. So I'm gonna give it one of the most rare ratings that I've probably given any game. I mean, I don't think I've actually given this rating yet, but it's a D minus. It's a D minus game, so that would be a 4 out of 10 or a 3 out of 10. Yeah, 3 out of 10. And then a 1.5 star game. So, if you liked that episode of 15 Minutes of Game, give it a like, subscribe, comment down below what game you'd like to see me play in a future episode. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.